Hi YouTube viewers, I'm Bob from the Satellite Beach Live YouTube channel, and this video is the second in our series of videos that takes you behind the scenes at the Satellite Beach Farmers Market. Today we'll be talking with Lora of Loras Kitchen, a favorite and regular food truck at the market featuring southern coastal cuisine. Let's meet Lora. So we're here with Lora at Loras Kitchen, and you specialize in southern coastal cuisine, right?
I sure do.
And that sounds like there's a story behind that because you grew up in the Keys, so I guess you learned how to cook there. Is that what happened?
Yes, I grew up eating a lot of food there, of course.
Yeah.
And then turned into the restaurant business. Was a server, bartender for years. Really nice restaurant. Kelsey's down there, and Angler's upstairs. And got to learn a lot about seafood and how seafood was prepared, and ate a lot of ceviche down there. Then came up here, and about 2014 my husband and I started coming to this market, selling tamales, boiled peanuts, smoked mullet out of the back of the truck in a cooler.
So you even had a truck back then?
No, I'm saying like a pickup truck.
Oh, I see.
A cooler and a pickup truck.
I gotcha.
And came to this market then and sold, and it was a much smaller market. It has like grown so much over the years, and throughout all that time I was working, in the food business, most of it, and learning more about food. I was with Texas Roadhouse for many, many years. Became a kitchen manager with them, then a Monkey's kitchen manager, learning more about seafood. And then COVID, of course, slowed us down getting everything done with the truck. But it took us years to gather equipment and just get the knowledge to put it all together and put a menu together that worked. And like here at the beach, people just love mahi. I can't do enough mahi, and luckily, in the Keys, everybody was after those bull dolphins all the time.
Gotcha.
And pulled them in all the time. In huge schools. Shrimp. Here we have shrimp. It's great.
So you knew how to make it perfectly.
Well, it takes a lot of coaching from my husband over there, who does a lot of menu research, I'd say, because he's just constantly looking at recipes and showing me things that I wouldn't have seen otherwise, and making me tweak everything over and over again until I want to strangle them. But
so you get to the perfection.
I guess, because everybody keeps coming back and saying, "Oh my God, that's the best thing I've ever eaten in my life."
That's wonderful.
People hug me. It's incredible as a cook. In kitchens, you don't get that because you don't have that connection with the people. Your server has that connection, but in this truck, people walk up to this window and talk to me while I'm cooking their food.
Yeah.
And then they come back and tell me, "Yeah, it's so fresh." And I'm like, "Yeah, I literally made it 5 minutes ago."
So cool.
Yeah, like I'm gonna make pico as soon as we're done talking here. It's literally that fresh. I smoke my fish with applewood. I smoke mahi and make a really good fish dip. Fried fresh tortilla chips for them. And, make the pico. It can't be better than that, to sit on the beach, and just eat some fresh fish dip and drink a lemonade and come back and get some ice cream.
You're making me hungry. Listen to you. That's wonderful.
Then you got, the best olives and cheese, and everywhere you look around this market, it's just craftsmanship. I did pottery for years, and there's potters here that are fantastic. There's just jewelry making. There's just everything.
Well, you're doing a great commercial for the farmers market too.
I love this market. I got a bid for Wickham Park that I won, but I will still come to this market on Thursdays. I won't give it up. I love the people.
Oh, that's great.
Not just the people at the market, but the people who come here every week. Not just to me, but just here. They're just great people. We get people from all over the world too.
That's great.
Every week there's people from Pennsylvania on the East Coast, and then we get people from Oregon and Utah, and places I've never been, and you get to talk to them about their state. That's pretty cool.
That's neat. I saw on your Facebook page that you go other places as well. You take your truck to
absolutely. We've done real estate open houses. We've done Founders Day down at Field Manor, which is a gorgeous old estate in Merritt Island. we've done private parties. We do West Shore lacrosse. Pretty much anywhere anybody wants us to go, and we've got time to do it. And it sounds like fun.
Yeah. How do people find you if they wanted to, employ your truck to come in and do an event? How do they find you?
It's Loras.kitchen instead of .com. It's a .kitchen.
Okay.
And I get messaged daily looking for people. Unfortunately, I book out, several months in advance, but not more than 90 days. I say several usually means 4, but yeah, 90 days is what I usually book out, and I'm usually pretty booked. As far as seafood, I'm really working very hard to find local fishermen. I haven't had a lot of success, but I'd love, to have some local fishermen reach out to me that can consistently supply some product. I've been trying to find conch. I've been trying to find, little soft shell crabs forever. And it's difficult. I have a guy from the Bahamas that keeps promising me conch, but I haven't actually seen any conch yet. And I have people that beg me for it. So, the evolution will just come based on what seafood I can get. And I know we have some really good options around here, and some things that we haven't probably thought of that we can eat.
Well, maybe somebody who watches the video will say, yes, I can supply you conch, or I can supply you soft shell crabs.
Yeah, it has to be sustainable, of course.
Yeah.
And we want it to be as good for the environment as we want for our bellies. But it's just a matter of getting it, figuring it out with everything.
Yeah, well, obviously it's been a success, and it's pretty impressive what you've done here. It's a beautiful truck. It's very attention-getting, and it's kind of a neat theme. The Southern Coastal Cuisine. You sort of defined your own kind of cuisine, which is unique in the marketplace. And so I think it gives you a kind of a differentiator that other places don't have.
It doesn't pigeonhole me into something specific. And it also at the same time lets me get all those flavors in that I'm used to. And the salt and the citrus is really important in my cooking.
Is there a menu somewhere that
it changes all the time?
Okay.
So I write it on a whiteboard, and
will that come out here in a little while?
Okay. Very soon.
So this is the fried chicken sandwich with pickle. Is that what you're saying?
Fried pickles and ranch.
Fried pickles and ranch. That sounds good.
Yeah, the chicken's buttermilk soaked, pounded into submission, then deep fried until it's completely dead.
Excellent.
Tender.
I think I'm going to have your shrimp and grits in a second.
It's a very good
All
idea.
right.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what's in here.
Well, the grits are not they're not quick cooked grits. They're slow cooked grits.
This is the real deal.
It's a real deal yellow corn grits. They're whipped with butter, then they're whipped with whipped cream, salt, pepper.
Making me hungry.
Yeah, the topping is bacon cooked down real smoky. It's applewood smoked bacon, and it's got sweet bell peppers, heavy cream again, onion, garlic, pepper.
Wow.
And then the shrimp are, of course, grilled in lots of butter and Cajun spice. Stuck around there so you can grab the tail and take a bite as you scoop up your grits.
Oh, you make it sound so good. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Laura.
You're very welcome. I hope you really enjoy it.
Bye-bye.
And I can tell you from personal experience that shrimp and grits was really excellent. Don't forget to subscribe to the Satellite Beach Live YouTube channel, where in upcoming videos you'll have the chance to meet more of the people who help make the Satellite Beach Farmers Market a really unique event in the city of Satellite Beach.